Hey, welcome to another episode of The Beast of Marcag. James has donated 200 bits, so he's going to affect the world. James, why don't you... Let's see what 7,791 is.
Yes.
So let's set the scene. Miguel and Tulio are in a bath together.
Yes. They've arrived in the town of Marcag, which they refuse to pronounce correctly. They have met...
I wrote it down properly.
They have met the master of the town and his two daughters.
I've met
who
one.
are running the inn. And they have been told that La Bula, a creature which stalks the night, is keeping the remaining 7 people in town trapped.
Alright, so the effect of it that you get an influence into this campaign is the ground now at somebody's feet hurts. It hurts them for up to 1d4 miles away.
What? What?
Okay.
So it just hurts the person. They cannot walk on the ground because like the floor is lava to them.
That
For one person.
sucks.
Up to 1d4 miles away.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
I assume it's neither of us because we're still...
In a bath with your feet up? Yep.
Yeah.
Scrubbing. Getting everything.
Yeah, I'll be washing too.
Don't forget the butthole.
No,
Yeah.
that's where it gets stanky.
Yep. And then...
So, Zelda, the moody maiden of downstairs, has told me that
I like that. The moody maiden. I like that. What did she tell you?
she told me that a female bull is terrorizing the town.
I have also heard of the name. I assume you think La Bula.
La Bola.
La Bula.
La Bola.
La Bula.
La
They're obviously French
Bull.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The.
The other one, Brida,
Yeah.
the other daughter, said that the creature croaked.
Oh, bulls don't croak.
No, but bullfrogs might.
Bullfrogs.
It also said that this creature swallowed people whole.
Oh, she told me it was Anton and her grandfather robbing the people blind and making up a myth. She's gonna go confront them.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I told her not to, but she said she can take care of herself in a fight.
Well, if she gets eaten by a giant bullfrog, that's her own fucking problem.
I don't think her father will take kindly to that. She also called me a vagrant and a dolt. She called me a straight up penis.
I mean, you are kind of a dick.
Please, both of you, make a perception check.
I got 26.
I got 12.
You hear the sound of a door latching softly from downstairs.
Did you hear that?
No.
I'll get out of the tub.
Whoa, where are you
Put
going?
my feet on the ground.
It's still warm.
You stub your toe against the clawfoot bathtub.
Ah, fuck.
Take 1 point of damage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that hurt Miguel. Oh, I fucking hit my toe.
That.
Ah. I sit down on the floor and start counting to 10. Oh. I heard something latch downstairs.
Yep.
As if someone was leaving.
Probably a Zelda. I'm gonna run to the window.
You're naked. It's cold outside.
Make a perception check as you run to the window.
Blurp. How does 20 sound?
As you appear in the window, posing out, a cold breeze comes in, stirring the sheets around you. And you see Isilda
Yeah.
traveling down the road with a long sword in her hand.
Zelda, wait!
I'm going to...
She pauses to look back at the window and then runs quickly, her pale white dress fluttering behind her in the light of the torch.
Oh no.
I'm going to take off my wet clothes and from my traveler's bag grab another perfect, pristine copy of Tulio's one outfit and put it on. Yeah.
I'm going to run back and quickly get dressed again.
Cool. I'm going to hop out the window. Because if there's one thing Tulio hates, it's fucking doors. I got a 26 for my jump out the window.
Make an acrobatics check to stick your landing.
Oh. 18.
You manage to land for the most part, but twist your ankle.
Ah, fuck!
Take 1 point of non-lethal damage.
Oh, God. Well, Miguel.
I will follow moments later.
I hurt myself.
I will jump out the window.
Miguel, don't jump. It's suicide.
Make
In acrobatics?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
Shoot me. Find Lutol and shoot me.
I was 25.
You land perfectly. The ground squelches around you in the most satisfactory of ways, softening your impact as you just leapt 2 stories.
I will just pick up Tulio and be like, on your feet, my lad.
All right, let's go.
Let's chase
go.
Zelda.
Did you see where she went? I didn't. I was too busy.
This way.
I'll follow him.
Make a fortitude save.
12.
Did you even get redressed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I said I did that, and that's why I jumped out moments later.
But I feel like
Okay.
he like just put on like his shirt and his pants.
And like a breast, and like the breastplate's
Yeah.
like half on as he's
yeah,
running.
like, it's good enough.
Yeah.
It's like slapping against my belly as it's not on properly and I run.
So yes, what did you roll?
12.
Do I need to make one? Wow. Stinky. Fort. 17.
You run all the way from the Last Call Tavern down past an old mansion that sits derelict and quiet, a number of other smaller towns, all of them shuttered except for one with a light on it, and you arrive in the town square. You've lost track of the Zelda. But wait! What was that? To the south, you think you hear a blood-curdling scream.
South?
Sure. Sure, yeah, let's go.
Like a human scream?
Yeah.
Good, let's go.
Yeah, we'll follow the sound.
What area of the town do you head towards?
Oh.
A number of richer towns with wrought iron gates, all heavily shuttered and barred, or a shanty town, slowly dipping its way into the water.
There is no way
Well,
that
did it-
Zelda would have looked for a monster.
Well, she says she's not looking for a monster. She's looking for her grandpa and
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Anton robbing rich people. So
Yeah.
why don't we check out the rich district?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Boom. Let's go towards the rich district.
Anton Bellar is a horse, according to my notes.
Never change, Miguel. Never change.
God.
Dinner? Question mark.
In the distance, you see her in a junction of larger buildings. She's lying on the ground, pulling herself with a trail of slime leading away from one of the shadows.
I'm going to run up to her and just like, Zelda!
Make a CMB to attempt to grapple Zelda.
I'm gonna light a torch while this is
How?
happening as well.
14. 14.
14?
14.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to help her up. She's pretty consenting, but she slips at one point and falls, covered in a sticky, thick goo.
I'm going to look at her and be like, Grandpa, sneeze.
I don't know what happened. Something descended on me from the rooftop. With
I
your
got
torch
it.
lit, you see 2 people come running down the street towards you, holding torches of their own, and a voice from the town square suddenly yell and come running as well, but no torch on this shadowed figure.
I heard her say it was on the roof,
Yes.
so I'm gonna climb up one of the buildings.
All right.
Because if there's one thing Tulio does, it's climb. I got a 13. When I rolled a 2, but I got a 13.
You begin to make your way up the side of the building, but it's moister here than previous places you've climbed.
Shit!
And you barely get up to the first floor before someone arrives and goes, "There it is! The thing! It's crawling up the side of the building!"
Obviously, I am not the thing. I am Tulio. Please do not shoot me with a gun.
Unfortunately, someone has already thrown something at you.
Fuck.
What's your touch AC?
15.
Ah, my hand, says a man, as he goes to throw a dagger and grabs the wrong end of it and cuts himself.
I'll repeat, I am Tulio, not the beast of Marcag.
Make a diplomacy check.
I can do that. I got 23.
People are like, "Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
didn't mean to throw that dagger at you." Well, he didn't. The fool just put his hand around it like some sort of idiot. And who are you? Stop touching the girl.
I was helping her up.
Oh, I'm
covered in
sure you
slime.
were helping her up. Oh, yes, I've heard about vagrants and vagabonds like you preying on innocent women. The man who says it is a rangy figure, old and shriveled, surrounded in fine furs that certainly look like they are above his pay grade.
This guy's the monster. I'm just going to stab him in the throat.
I'm too busy climbing up to respond.
That is the thought that goes through Miguel's head, but he will restrain himself and say, No, good sir. We are but heroes, answering a call to adventure.
Your name, says the man who is wrapping a dirty bandage around his bleeding hand.
I am Miguel,
And I am Tulio.
and you shouldn't put a dirty bandage on that.
And we are Miguel and
Tulio.
Tulio.
What do you say? Have you heard of them? Says the rangy little man. And the other guy, wrapping his hand, looks up and goes, oh, yes, you're famous, aren't you?
Definitively so.
And also infamous.
Definitively so.
Yes, I've heard of their exploits. They're minor heroes, wandering mercenaries.
5 out of 20.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Maths. He knows them.
The last person arrives and, drawing 2 short swords, points one at you and says, come down from there.
No.
But
I'll keep climbing.
They're short swords. What's he gonna do?
Tell your friend to come down from here, says the woman, dressed in full plate, which, while not as meticulous as the master's, still shows a shine and a care that means that this person maintains it well.
I am no authority to him.
If you do not come down from there, I will arrest you at once.
Tulio, it's illegal to go on the roof.
I don't care.
Wow.
Your 2 actions, please.
Climbing. 23.
You manage to make it onto the roof. It's drier up here.
Good.
The wind keeps the moisture of the bog low.
I am going to do a perception check to
course.
scout for whatever that thing was that oozed her. I have a 27.
Your eyes slide across the rooftops, and you see nothing out there, only to look down beside your hand and see, crushed into the top of the roof, breaking all of the, what are they called?
Shingles?
Shingles, shattering them down. A large handprint.
No fucking way. I'm gonna scratch it out. Like a webbed hand. Looks like a frog hand, I'll shout out loud.
How big?
Roof tiles, that's what it was meant to be, not shingles. I was like, nah, it's not shingles.
Like good old-fashioned Italiano villas. No? Am I wrong?
How big is it across? Like, for like my hand in the middle. Excuse me? Excuse me, I stand up. Excuse me?
Make an acrobatics check.
15.
You managed to right yourself, but cut your foot on one of the sharp shingle tiles. Please take a point of damage.
Oh, God, Miguel.
You're gonna lose that foot.
There's a curse. There's a
It's
curse.
the curse of the night.
A curse is afflicted me.
Yes. How big?
The creature is vast, says the woman in armor. Massive, as big as one of the houses. I've
That's
seen it
huge.
myself.
This thing is huge.
This woman then takes some rags that she's stuffed into her armor and begins trying to clean Zelda as best she can.
Yeah. I'm going to, with some of the slime, I'm just going to be like, and do a survival check.
Of course.
It's fucking nothing. 4.
It's
do I-
not water.
This is goo. Putrid goo.
Saliva from the creature's gaping mouth.
How long has it been a problem?
A month and a half
A
now.
month and a half. Now, the first night it showed up, any,
I'm sorry, who are you? Says the woman in armor.
Oh, you
and
must have
Alton
missed
goes,
the
yes,
introduction.
who are you?
I am Miguel.
Oh, I'm Tulio.
And we are...
I really
Miguel.
hurt my foot. I really hurt it.
He always butchers our introduction. Always.
Lutol tired us.
The man with greasy blonde hair and clouded blue eyes sidles up, having finished wrapping his hand in a dirty bandage, and
No,
says,
no, I said clean, not dirty.
"They're bandits."
We're not bandits.
Ah, I see. Jacob must have hired you then.
Jacob Lutolds?
Yes. The last of the noble line, barring his 2 daughters.
Zelda looks quite noble. She acts quite noble.
And this house will come to nothing if I cannot get my charges out of the city.
I'm going to start climbing down, so just everyone watch out. I don't want to fall on anyone.
How many stories?
2.
Jump it.
No, 3. 3.
Even better.
I'm going to just start climbing down.
Your shins can take it.
29.
Yeah.
Cool.
You land. You nail it. It's great.
Hey everybody, I'm
Take 1 point of non-lethal damage because it hurts to land on your hurt foot.
Fucking god damn it. This foot's gonna kill me. This foot's gonna kill me.
Just cut it off.
Yeah. Like...
Yes, while we're talking to them, I'm going to take this time to properly fasten my armor back on.
So that thing's foot was like, probably like 4 to 5 feet across.
I told you, the beast is the size of a house.
Where does it live?
A month and a half ago, we were preparing to, and as Zelda finally pipes up, to abandon our home, to leave the city, says Yahim. Anton was driving our caravans when he says something spooked the horses so badly that they tore free of the bridles.
I would trust the horse.
That's when it descended upon us. I threw myself from the careening caravan to fight the creature. I was unable to get my sword free before a shadow engulfed me.
So, in this caravan, did you have any cursed items? Blessed items?
No.
Heirlooms?
Well, yes.
Like, you know, like...
Many, several.
Like things that heirlooms monsters might want.
No. All of us here, she says, looking specifically at Anton, who shrinks and withers in her gaze, knew we were to only bring our own possessions.
What did you bring, Anton? That was a pretty pointed look.
I'm the...
No need to be so defensive.
The horse master. I brought the horses and feed for the horses. Oats. Barrels and barrels of oats.
And what was hidden inside of these barrels of oats, Anton? Nice. That was good. You picked up exactly what
Make a diplomacy check.
You should intimidate them.
I should. I'll do that next.
You got a 20 anyway.
No, that's
a 10.
That's 16.
I got 12.
We're all men of the world. I'm sure you understand there are things that don't belong to anyone.
I'm going to intimidate him and be like, what the fuck did you steal? And I'll draw my sword.
Look at that. Oh, I get to add strength to this too, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's 14. That's 19.
The man runs away.
Good job, Miguel. You went too far.
I can't help.
The armored woman claps you on the shoulder and goes, Anton is a petty thief. It's true.
What did he take?
Trinkets, mostly. I found them in the barrels of oats. The creature destroyed them.
Yes, because he was looking for something.
The creature reached into...
The creature wants oats or it wants treasure. Oats left behind, ergo treasure. Anton took something that the beast took, or is trying to find, and Anton's hiding it.
Yeah, but this thing looks like a giant frog.
So?
So what would it be looking for?
I don't know. You look like a hairless ape, and you like treasure.
I don't like treasure.
You don't like treasure?
Of course, the creature only appeared after the musician arrived, says Yahim, looking directly at the man who had just bandaged his hand. He flashes her an angry look and begins to sputter an argument.
Yeah, I'm gonna point. All right, musician boy, tell us your story.
Yeah.
I'm Statius Golden Tongue.
Oh, good.
I'm a singer in these parts, and I had come into town after, well, a poor choice of performance at a local estate. I came here and they welcomed me and I had some food and I learned they were leaving. So I paid for my passage to join them. There's no point staying in a sinking town, and the creature attacked.
So you didn't bring the creature.
Oh,
But the creature didn't attack until Golden Tongue here came.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the lady. You calm down, Golden Tongue.
He still sputters. What are your wisdom plus your level?
7. Or 19 if you're looking for the other one.
Yeah.
Wisdom. What?
Wisdom plus your level plus 10.
Wisdom.
I have 17 then.
Okay.
What?
So your wisdom modifier, so you have 15.
Yeah, okay, 15.
You see that Statius is a man who can be roused to dangerous anger. You are, in fact, even pushed back a step as his voice whips into the crack of a storyteller and goes, "Ah, but is it not interesting that the creature only attacked after Yahim, the only person who still feels ties to this town, the only person who warned them not to leave, who told them about dangers and creatures on the road, said that they should not go? Was she not the one struggling this whole time, refusing to travel with them, only agreeing to come at the last moment after she had been given the maps and the path that they would take? And was it not Yahim who was the only one alone in any of the caravans when the creature struck?"
I don't know, I just got here. I'm trying to get everybody's story. Calm down.
They begin to bicker.
Oh.
Yahim overpowering the man, shouting down at him that she is a guard. It is her job to make sure that things are safe.
All right, everybody. Let's just chill for a few seconds. You make a good point, you make a good point. Who else was in that wagon when the beast attacked for the first time?
Iselda slides up to you because they won't stop fighting.
Cool.
And goes, "Yahim was the only one who was alone. And my grandfather was sitting up at the front with Anton. They both say that Anton..." And she looks over at Miguel, obviously unimpressed. "Was too deep in his cups to remember much of what happened when the creature attacked."
Drunk.
Miguel was literally staring at the ground waiting for them to finish fighting.
So...
"Then there were my sisters and I, and my father, Jacob."
Sisters?
Sorry, my sister and I.
Yeah.
Oh.
So these guys were all the people who were in the carriage when it got attacked. Or like in the convoy! Convoy!
Are you alright?
Yeah, I feel great right now. I'm solving a mystery. There's a big ass frog that I gotta shoot with an arrows in a bit. That's gonna be fun.
I'm sorry, a what?
A big ass frog.
But then why would it eat... Okay.
What did it eat?
Why would it eat people?
Well, if you're big, you eat the smallest thing you can fit into your mouth.
Rules of the food chain.
Yeah, if it's bigger than us, it's gonna just eat us if it finds us. Like, we're like bugs to it.
Yeah.
I suppose. I
Like,
guess.
look at it like this, right? Like, his hand is like 30 of my hands. Which means he's 30 times bigger than me.
I just can't believe that the creature is real.
You know, yeah, it could be. It seems real. We should just follow the fucking footsteps.
There was only one, you said.
Yeah, one that I saw immediately.
Oh, you didn't look. You didn't.
It's not like it just put one foot there and then was like, now I'm gonna just teleport.
What if it just
Yahim
one foot
disconnects from the
down?
fight by pushing Statius over and says, "I warn you, the creature is incredibly spry. It dances, nimble, across the battlefield."
I feel like I am
What?
pretty good at dancing with blizzards.
What do you mean it dances across it? You've seen it?
The fact that I was unable to see it before it was upon me speaks volumes.
So is dance like metaphorical?
I saw moving shadows, and when I went to investigate them, I heard it move from one caravan to the other.
Ghosts! It's ghosts.
Miguel.
It's ghosts. Slime, ghosts. Shadows, ghosts.
How does it explain the giant footprint?
Okay, good point. Good point. Didn't think it through.
What if we...
The point is it kept in my blind zones. It is clearly a cunning predator.
So how did you guys escape it?
Well,
Who'd you sacrifice?
she turns a little bit red. Zelda goes, Yohim did her best, but it wasn't until my father pulled out his rifle and fired it in the air. I believe it... And Yohim cuts her off. It spat me out.
Oh, you were in its mouth.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you see what it looked like before it ate you?
It was dark.
All right.
Did you see what it looked like inside?
It was dark.
All right, Miguel.
Yes.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I'm the bait.
It's a bit crazy.
Okay.
We try to replicate what they did that night
Okay.
and leave town,
That sounds not so good.
and we fucking kill the thing.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but also it seems like you can get these people on the same wagon again.
What if we make like dummies?
You alright?
You're drunk, aren't you?
No.
I must take Iselda back to the tavern. Her
Go for
father will want to know of this.
Go for it. Who was that guy, Anton?
Yes.
And where's the grandfather? We should talk to him too.
Good luck. I hear that he hides bottles all throughout the sunken ramshackles. He swims and wanders those streets like a fish.
Well, you'll be peas in a pod, Miguel.
Oh, yes.
What?
She sniffs now. Finally smelling the liquor on your breath. Yes, perhaps you can talk to him. He and Anton are fast friends.
You want me to talk to a drunk?
Yeah.
Easy.
Good luck finding him.
Easy.
That part of the city is a maze of alligator warrens, sunken traps,
Oh,
and derelict buildings.
Shit.
What?
Derelict buildings. Ghosts. I'm kidding. Alligators. Terrifying.
Everyone else is beginning to disperse, by the way, leaving you alone with your torch.
So,
So?
we got a big ass frog thing that attacked the caravan.
Yeah.
Why do you think it attacked the caravan?
Because Anton was taking like a Lich's Horcrux.
Why do you assume so big?
It was an example.
Why would you give that as an example?
Okay, an amulet of an ancient god.
Just as big. Just as big.
How
The key
about,
to the universe.
how about God's own house code?
Which god?
The one true God.
Who's that?
Thunder rumbles in the distance. Grass begins to creep along at your feet. An eagle swings by, going "Bah!" and flies off into
At
the sky.
night?
That's an odd cry for an eagle.
What if it was just hungry?
Why didn't it eat the oats?
Here is 1 grain of rice.
Yeah,
Do you want to eat it?
sure. Where'd you get this?
It's a fucking metaphorical piece of rice. You took nothing from my hand. Do frogs even eat oats?
Giant ones might.
All right. Why don't we go?
Why don't you one of you make a knowledge nature?
Natural 20.
7.
Frogs are the term you know. You think briefly from that man you spoke to in that marketplace. Oh yes, they're obligate carnivores. Only eat vermin and swarms of vermin. In fact, the frog is designed to expand in shape, its entire cartilaginous structure allowing it to flex with the consumption of insects. Frogs will occasionally feast on dead things as well, but it poisons them. Nope, just insects. For the future, young man, remember obligate carnivores.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Frogs are obligate carnivores.
Let me do a linguistics check to see if I recognize that language.
Yes.
How does 7 sound?
You know that you were once obligated to not go into a room, and then you did anyways, and you got arrested.
It couldn't have been going for the oats.
Okay. But it's a monster, not a frog. Good point. Monsters don't eat vegetables.
Oats are vegetables. Oats are grain. Oats are green, Miguel. Miguel, oats are green. You know that, right? Say it for me. Say it for me, please. You know what a vegetable is, right?
It's anything that grows in the ground with a leaf.
On that note, we'll take a break for YouTube.
Yeah. And the podcast. Another episode will be coming out right away as we try to solve the mystery of the beast of Marcag.
Marcagi.
How's it pronounced?
Massage.
Massage.
Cool. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's easy to remember. Massage, massage.